Okay, I'm in the garden, and May 15th is supposed to be the day that we can plant out safely, and we keep getting frost. Last night hopefully was the last one, and now I can plant things out. I've made, I've made 3 beds are ready now for vegetables. This one's going to have tomatoes and eggplant. I have my peas up, and I need to start attaching them to my pea poles that I made. This one, the wind got it, but I didn't hook all of these together because I was worried about the wind taking the whole thing down, and we had a pretty bad windstorm, and this is my only casualty, so I just need to tie it back up. This bed is kale and brassicas, and then in here I had some Swiss chard going, but it was just so cold it wasn't getting started very good in between the rows of violas. So I have some more started, so I'm gonna plant it in there, and lettuces. And so this bed is, I planted gladiolas, and there's one starting to come up already right here, right there, but I planted half of them now, and then I'm probably going to plant this weekend the rest of them over here. And there's also, get out of the shadow, there's delphiniums and dahlias in here, and my dahlias keep getting frost burned, and they keep coming back, so hopefully now they can start growing and they won't get knocked back again. Every single one. You can't really see them through here, so. And then this is my perennial bed, and I have a bunch of flowers just waiting to go in here. The grass is growing really nice. And my rose, I think that's William Baffin. The lilies that I got are all coming up nice. And then at the very end there, I planted a bunch of like red colored sunflowers. And I have some daylilies in here. So just waiting. My tulips came up. They're almost done now. These are the Queen of the Night tulips. My favorite. The rhubarb is huge. I even picked a whole bunch of it. And everything's coming back. I got some weeds back here I need to get. But this is the horseradish that I had picked, and it's coming up good. The mint, I have to keep picking that. These reseeded themselves. That's calendula and chamomile, that fluffy one. And then I have some weeds in there. I have to keep pulling. And lavender around the edges. I gotta move this big pile. And this bed is almost completely ready. I'm going to line it with lavender too. And my lilacs along the fence are growing good. Hopefully they'll get that big. This bed I have to move that straw and then spread the rest of this out. Probably add more buckets full. My berries are doing good over here. I have blueberries, 2 different kinds, some blackberries and raspberries, and These are pine berries, which I should have moved because they're right on the path. But I feel like if I move them, they're gonna do bad, so I need to weed them. But these are the white berries that are supposed to taste like pineapple. And this bed needs to be weeded really bad and then done. This is going to be squash, pumpkins. This trellis I'm making, I'm not done with it. It's gonna have the cucumbers growing up it, and then the trash guys here. And then this side will be beans, and I haven't finished, but I've made X's for them to climb up. Anyway, hopefully we'll get the garden in and then I'll have something more to show. Also, we keep switching this around. So Thelma's gone now. Cadet's in this first pen, the boar, and then the little pig, Marigold, the one we saved from the litter, she is in that little pen. She could probably come out now. She's getting big enough, but she kept escaping. And then Lady, she's finally putting some weight back on. So they're gonna stay on this side, and we're gonna put the goats over here. We tried to smooth it up with the tractor and fix all the stuff the pigs dug up. It's pretty hard though. We moved the shed over, and that's where the goats are gonna live. We'll probably try to plant this too. Plant this back up again. But this pen, the baby goats can't get out of. And last year, where I have the goats now, the babies can crawl under the fence. So this will be the safest pen to have them in. All right. Have a good day, everybody.